Hello everybody, welcome back to Candy Jack's Toy Box. Since it is still October, the spooky season, I thought it would be appropriate to talk about some more Universal Monster related things, because nothing really gets me in the Halloween spirit more than the classic Universal Studios monsters. So if you recall, last year I talked about the Jack in the Box line of Universal Monsters. These were fast food toys that Jack in the Box gave out with their kid meals, whatever they call their version of that, I don't know. I've never actually been to a Jack in the Box. I would kind of like to do that at some point in my life. They did 6 different toys, and then like 1 or 2 years later they did another 6. I guess it was a successful promotional deal or something, I don't know. There's just something in the air back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Universal Monsters were kind of hip in a strange sort of way, I don't know. Like, there was just a lot of merchandise. I wish I kind of knew more about the history of why that was, but either way I'm super happy for it because I was a kid during that whole period and I think it kind of shaped me a lot. But anyway, let's take a look at the second line of Universal Monster toys released by Jack in the Box. I will just say real quick, I do not have the entire set of 6 toys because I could not find one of them. I tried and tried. It almost never pops up on eBay. I feel like as soon as I make this video, it will show up and then I'll be like, well dang, I could have waited like a little bit longer, but whatever. Enough rambling, let's just get into this crap. First we have the mummy here in a little sarcophagus. This one, you slide the lid down and the mummy actually pops up. The mummy does not come out of the sarcophagus, it's just like half a body basically, but yeah, this is a really cool little feature on that one. I really like that. And I like that the sarcophagus for the second mummy they did, compared to the one they did in the first line of toys. You know, a little bit more detail, a little bit more creepy looking with the coloring instead of the solid yellow, so that's fun. Then we have the Frankenstein monster right here, who has a wind-up feature. You wind him up. And yeah, he just kind of lurches about. Pretty simple feature, but still pretty cool. And he does have posable arms as well, which that's a nice little extra. They did a wind-up mummy toy for the previous line, and he didn't have any articulation at all, so I'm going to give them credit for that, even though the arms are a little bit stubby and short, but I feel like they had to kind of think about how to balance the thing properly, so I'm going to say that's a pretty cool toy. Third, we have the Wolfman over here. This one, you're supposed to hit a button and his eyes light up. This one does not work anymore. These are pretty old though. I think these are from either 2000 or 2001, I forget exactly, but pretty old. Usually fast food toys with light up features, they don't work this long, so take what you get. But I also have another one that doesn't work unfortunately, and that's the Bride of Frankenstein. In this line they replaced the creature with the bride, which I think is an interesting choice because, I mean, obviously the bride is a big iconic character, but it's like, you're going to replace the creature with her? Okay, whatever. You're supposed to hit a button on her and she screams. I don't know what it's supposed to sound like. I can't find video of it. I haven't really tried to look though. But that's what she's supposed to do, is scream, which would be a cool feature. Doesn't work though. She's got posable arms, so that's at least a nice feature. I think it's neat to get the Bride of Frankenstein in fast food form at least once. Finally, the last one that I have is the Count Dracula one. Comes in a little coffin, which is always fun. Coffin lid can open and close, and then the fun little feature here is you turn this thing, there we go, turn it, open it, Count Dracula is now turned into a bat. You turn it back and there he is. All pretty simple little features, but all pretty fun. The only one that I was not able to get is the Phantom of the Opera, which I think that's interesting that they decided to do another Phantom of the Opera, but not another Creature from the Black Lagoon. Creature always seems like a very popular character, but I feel like more kids would want a Creature from the Black Lagoon and not a Phantom of the Opera. I mean, I would totally want a Phantom of the Opera because he's actually my favorite character, but I'm just thinking like most kids, what would they be into? But either way, there is another Phantom, and I would like to find him at some point. It's actually a unmasked version, based on the Lon Chaney version, and he's in those little rowboats, I don't know what you call them, but it's like in the movie when he's transporting Christine to his spooky lair. So that's what the Phantom is. I don't know what he does, if anything. He might be some sort of a wind-up toy, or maybe he just has little wheels at the bottom of his boat. I don't really know. Can't find a lot of information on these things. The only real way for me to learn about these toys is to buy them on eBay, so Maybe at some point I'll find them and, I don't know, do a whole video just on the one toy. I don't know, it could work, you don't know. So that was Jack in the Box's second line of Universal Monster toys. I think it's so cool that they did this. I can't imagine nowadays they would make toys based on classic black and white movies for like a fast food promotion thing. I'm surprised they did it back then, honestly. That seems weird. Weird but awesome at the same time, so. There we go. Those are the toys, and while I'm at it, why don't I also show you, I got a bag, like, you know, like what the food comes in. Yeah, somebody saved the bag that you get your food in and preserved this little piece of history, so now I can show that to you, I guess. So this is that. Got some pretty cool artwork. It's got like the Lynn Strange Frankenstein on the front. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Not much to say here. It's a freaking bag, but leave it to me to buy actual garbage on the internet. And I'm not even mad about it. I'm trying to find a frame to put it in so I can hang it up somewhere. I think that'd be pretty rad. We got one more Friday before Halloween. Guess I should do something cool then, right? Whatever, we'll figure it out. Okay, bye.